Is that better? Are you able to hear me better now? Also, I want to say thank you, Mono. Oh, let me actually move my mic closer because that sits pretty far away from me on my desk anyways. Is that better, having the mic closer? Because I can't get my music any lower than this. Actually, no, I can. Hold on, I'm stupid. Give me 1 second. Gotta go off of that screen. There's a little shit that's running up on me. That, I think, should do it. Now that I can hardly hear my music. Perfect. Okay. Also, since Mono's online, thank you very much for the gift. I greatly appreciate it. I don't know if you found that after I found a Pale Garden. I spent... What's actually really funny is that there's... I don't know if you know this, but I have a portal to a quarry on the nether roof that's a ways away. And then I went from my quarry portal a ways away to look for a Pale Garden. I found one a long time ago. You also got... I got creeped? Wait, does that mean that... Wait, do you have a creaking somewhere hidden around my place? Or, like, is it just, like, the gift of having the Pale Garden in a pan or a box? I'm going to assume that somewhere around here at night a creaking spawns. It might drive me crazy to try and figure out where it spawns though. But yeah, no, I've been kind of just slowly whittling away at building up a new piece of my shop in Chromia, in the city of Chromia, the city of the world. Maybe that's what that other city should be, is the city of the world, or the world city, or capital of the world, I don't know. Make it like a place hailed by the gods of Chromia. My brain likes to function too much on story-based stuff. I'm surprised you're actually still awake, Mono. It's been a while. And if you're still watching, I would like to, like, humbly apologize, because there was a day where you messaged me in game chat and was like, Max, you want to do a trial? And I didn't see it until, like, 30 minutes later when I came back from AFK. And then you had already left for the night, and I was like, ah, shit. I feel like a jackass. I see. Well, I'm glad I got to catch you before you went to bed. That's the one thing I hate about leaves, is you can't fully tell if there is, like, something there or not. Because you can see straight through them irregardless. I don't know. I mean, leaves you can't really, you know? I mean, I guess that's still, I don't know. I guess I'm just crazy. But yeah, no, I spent, like, I think 4 or 5 hours looking for a creaking biome, and I kid you not, I was actually really scared while I was running around there. I was scared to let it be nighttime, so to see about finding resin or whatever. I mean, I could have totally just demolished the entire biome, and it had resin and stuff anyways. And I don't fully know if we like have to use silk touch in order to get like the creaking heart, or if that can be made. But yeah, Hell Garden is 10 out of 10. Would recommend. But I will say, like, Ancient City to me is still so much more scarier. I think the Hell Garden was terrifying in a totally different way. Oh. It was a very nice, I was ready to, like, pull my hair out, though, during that adventure, because, like I said, it took several hours, and I happened to have found the Hell Garden running back from where I was. Like, I'm honestly surprised I don't have the achievement of finding all, like, being in all the biomes in the overworld, because I was just flying over so many different biomes. But I think I want to try and get back into streaming again. I've been really afraid of doing it. I've been really afraid of a lot of things. I've kind of lost my nerve significantly over the past, like, year or so. But I want to get back into doing things that I had fun doing and things that I really liked doing. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Things that I don't know, things that make me happy in general. I need to get back into it. So I kind of want to start doing, like, maybe random drawing streams that wouldn't be under any schedule. Because, the reason why I say, like, wouldn't be under any schedule is literally because I haven't drawn in 2 years. And so I went to draw something the other day, and I was like, holy shit, yeah, like, I'm doing so great, and everything's, like, going well, and I've forgotten, like, how nice it was to draw, and I was so surprised, like, how great I could draw, and then the worst thing possible happened. Well, I shouldn't say the worst thing possible, because the worst thing possible is literally, like, the computer crashing, and I hadn't saved for, like, 2 or 3 hours. I'll have to look at that. I just got a notification. I have no clue what that means. But really what the worst thing that happened was, is like, I've apparently forgotten how to draw hands. Over the past several years that I haven't drawn, I've apparently forgotten how to draw hands, and I know it's a completely, like, normal thing when you haven't drawn in a long time, you forget how to draw. And quite frankly, I'm also adjusting to a new type of setup because I'm on a much more confined space as far as my desk is concerned. And I like to have my elbows on the desk while drawing, but I can't really do that without, like, angling everything. And on top of that, all of my settings on Photoshop are, like, hidden behind my speakers because my speakers can't get underneath. I heard it. Wait, I heard it. I thought I heard it. I thought I heard it a couple of times, but then I thought I was just imagining things because I got the creaking trees. But all of my trees are torn down. But I heard it. Huh. Yeah, I thought it was originally just the creaking trees, but I think you've hidden it somewhere. Is it inside of my spruce tree here? Did you, like... I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things because I can hear the fire crackling from the fireplace. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, it's all. It's okay. Huh. Interesting. But anyhow, so yeah, just kind of like, ah, shit, I've forgotten how to draw, I've forgotten how to do this and that, and I just want to do things again that made me happy because, like, I'm so unhappy in life right now, and I want to do something about it. No, it would have broken before. It would have already shattered a long time ago, if that was what I thought it was. Okay, never mind. I've been telling Key that she's been creaked all week, but she doesn't know what it means because she hasn't looked at it. Yeah, no. Had I not been on top of this for like a month or two now, waiting for this update, I wouldn't know. But unlike he, I have been stalking and pestering and waiting. I wonder where it is. This is gonna be a fun little find. It's gonna be interesting. I hope I find it while streaming one of these days, because that'd be interesting. I'm thinking about having a PvP arena on top of that mountain there, because when I went over there the last time, do I have any fireworks in my... No, I don't. Let me see if they're in my shulkers. Mono has made too much money off of me. Way too much money. I've got one. Oh, I already had... Oh, I'm blind. So, when I came up here, it's a relatively flat surface, and I was thinking, you know, maybe this would be a good area to set up maybe like a barbarian camp or something, because I like to try and put a little bit of story to stuff if I can, but like I thought maybe this would be a good area to set up a barbarian camp on the outskirts of CopperMoss, and set up like a fighting area or a PvP area, not fighting as in like PvP area, because that's just as like the same thing, but I was thinking like armor stands that you can target practice on, or target blocks, you know. So I was thinking about that, because it's a relatively decent enough landscape to be able to pull something off without me having to do a bunch of terraforming like I've had to do with CopperMoss. But I don't know. I haven't fully decided. I think that would be a great idea. And the reason why I'd pitch that for like PvP or for training is because my friends who play on the Bedrock version of Minecraft on the server, they haven't done PvPs before or fighting anything before. So I just kind of want to, you know, make it easier for them. And this is going to become the residential area. I was thinking about where this ugly area is here, is making a fairy grove down here around the houses and stuff. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I talk a lot about doing stuff, but then I don't do it. For instance, the blimp in the horizon, just haven't done anything about that yet. I'm really bad at ship making. Though I'm not too terrible at making land islands in the sky, shockingly. I thought I would be, but I'm not too bad at it. Blimps are hard, yeah. Yeah. I don't really look forward to doing that. I know I need to, but I don't really look forward to it. I want to be able to turn all of these things into either something that's story-based or functional for farming. I've even like torn down what was gonna be where my item sorting building is gonna be, or was gonna be, because I was just getting so overwhelmed and nervous about it. And I honestly kind of feel like my farming district is getting a little bit cramped. But I don't know, it's getting a little plain, so I need to do something about all of that so these get detailed up. That is getting torn the hell down and reconstructed. I don't like it. I'm gonna just create a separate stable and such. So all of that cleared out, I'm hoping to create a CopperMoss Zoo, which will kind of like take up a lot of the outskirts of town along the water there. There it is. Wait, yeah. So I was hoping to maybe make it out as far as I could without being like too far. So kind of like all the way out this way. You know, maybe over this water a little bit. I haven't fully decided on a full layout. So yeah, I was just thinking about all of that. This is where I've made several mistakes. So I connected a bunch of crop farms. Oh, that stopped. I connected a bunch of crop farms together, and this has become like one of my single-handed most mistakes made kind of issues. So I thought a great berry production would have been great, because I thought you could breed villagers with berries. Unfortunately, you can't. But you can make trades with villagers with berries, so I'm just gonna have to make a lot of trades with villagers for berries. Or get a lot of villagers that do trades for berries. I got 2 that do. But unfortunately, like, these fucks are so efficient at their job that they have completely flooded the system. And so now none of my actual crop farms are being super operational because they are just flooding with berries. So many berries. All the berries. Yeah. And because it's flooded with berries, I can't get any of my crops to, you know. So I made a mistake. A really big mistake. But we live and we learn, and maybe I'll end up separating that out so that when my berries get filtered out separately, or not separately, but to a different system. I'm not good with redstone. I'm afraid of doing redstone, but you know, who knows? Maybe I will do redstone one of these days. I say will do, but I plan to, because I plan to make a whole thing. This is why auto swears are needed. I know. Oh, I know. I've learned painfully. I need to do it. But it makes me want to cry thinking about doing it. I was watching tutorial videos on it, and then each tutorial video that are the most up to date is like, just have a, oh, what's that mod called? I can't think of what it's called anymore. Just have this mod that shows up the blueprints on Minecraft and follow that, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I want to install mods, but I'm also like kind of hesitant. Yeah, like Matica. I'm like hesitant to install mods, but also like I want to, but at the same time I'm hesitant because I have a hard time finding things that are like client only or client side only mods. But yeah. And then I was scrolling through Lightmatica's like website full of all like I can't figure out how to describe it. Full of all their blueprints essentially, and I couldn't find a good item sorter blueprint that would fit all of my needs. So where's that? I gotta look at I've got a list of enchantments on my Notion. Sharpness 5 is what I need, so that's not gonna work. Boop. And put it back to Twitch. The Moderant launcher has a feature that lets you sort by client side only. The Moderant, let me type that in real quick. Moderant launcher. I'll go ahead and download the app for that, so that way I can take a look. I also am really liking the way my villager trading hall looks. I still need to rework everything underneath because I had to extend this and move things around. This is nowhere near done because it's going to be 2 layers, and I think I've decided I hate myself further. Because I kind of want to, trying to get the bedtime to work, I kind of want to like set up villager breeding posts in other biomes so I can have a variety of different villagers. But yeah, I haven't committed to it. I think I'm just like trying to buy myself time so I don't have to do the item sorter. But yeah, no, so I still gotta rework all of that. I've had a pest problem actually, so I had to go back underneath here and replace everything with, I guess that lever isn't activated. I've had to go through and replace everything with stone or cobblestone because an Enderman came in here and was stealing stuff and breaking my redstone. So yeah, but I'll have to go through and fix all of this, get maybe a couple more zombies. Have to come up with other clever names that aren't just pain and suffering. Get them put in here and stuff. This was for a hot minute like a horrible, horrible area to be because I had no lighting down here, and then I just said fuck this and lit it all up. But yeah, we're getting there. We'll be there. And then of course I'm going to do a second layer up here. I don't think I'm going to do I may do a second layer here. I haven't decided yet. But I do have everything kind of with signs, almost everything. I still gotta make more signs, obviously. So in that way you can kind of see who's got what. We'll go from there. But, yeah, this is what I was saying, where I've only got 2 of them that do it. And I have to, like, come back to them periodically because sometimes they don't have the option to trade, and they don't trade very much. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah. I wonder where the hell the creaking is. Dude, I wonder if you put it underground, maybe? I don't think you did. I don't think you would do that, because I feel like you'd want it running around. It's, like, occasionally, like, causing a startle. Plus, this is too much of a hectic situation here. With the tension being hectic. I need to put down trapdoors for that instead. So that way I'm not just breaking that block and back in here to fix that. But yeah, CopperMoss is coming along. It will hopefully come along. Yeah, the spawn range isn't big enough for that. Yeah, no. I didn't figure. I actually was thinking about, trying to convince you of something, but then I was like, man, that's just gonna cause so many issues because it would require more moderation. I was looking online and Reddit at, Minecraft servers and stuff, and I realized that a bunch of people had, like, a bunch of, servers posted for people to apply to join and stuff. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool to, like, add more people and such, but then I was kind of sad thought about it. It was like, yeah, man, that means way more moderation. We kind of have, like, a trust factor going in here. This is how we get by. Everyone trusts everybody not to do bad things. And I actually work off of it because nobody does bad things. Oh, this is also the bane of my existence. So I need to rework this completely and utterly because the ceiling doesn't stay the same height and the pattern of it. So I just kind of got to redo this completely, but it was a pain in the ass. But I was thinking about a while ago, I was thinking about putting up some statues or something in the walls or engravings in the walls. Make it look like this is some sort of architectural dig, kind of a ordeal. But there's quite a bit that I am hoping to accomplish with CopperMoss. I just haven't accomplished much. And I was looking at one of my vision board buildings at a house that I was sitting here thinking about. It was like, huh, if I just make it, would love to get more people. I would love to as well. Because when I come on like when you guys are going to bed. And generally the only person who comes on like while I'm available is Mar, and she's crazy. She's absolutely crazy because it's like super late for me, like where it'd be 9 p.m. at night. I say super late, but I get up and go to work. I get up at 5 a.m. to go to work at 6 a.m. And I don't mean drive to work, I mean start work at 6 a.m. But I think she's just crazy because you gotta think she's, what, 8 hours ahead of me? And so it would be like maybe, I don't know, 3, 4 a.m. She didn't go to bed. And I'm like, God, crazy woman. Right now she's dialed it back. But, yeah. That would be nice to have more people join. Maybe, maybe we could work something out and put on put out applications on Reddit or something, create a server specifically for people to join and kind of like do their applications and stuff, you know. But yeah, this all needs to get fixed. But I was looking at one of the houses on my vision board, and I was like, oh, if I make this bigger and do da 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 da, maybe I could get that to work here. But I'm looking at it right now. I heard a... Did I not? I thought I heard a llama. So I thought I had a traveling villager nearby, but I guess I don't. But looking at the height of it, I don't think so. I think I'll just stick to my original plan, which was to be like a clock, a massive clock tower. So, yeah. I also realized, speaking of like weird redstone things, before you go to bed, not to make you do anything about it right now. Also noted that nothing is exploding. I don't think. Maybe I'm just crazy, and I just think it should be exploding. I was just like pumping out a whole bunch of these. Yeah, nothing is exploding because, yeah. So just, I don't know what the deal is there. I was trying to do that, and then I was like, okay, screw it, manual farm it is. But yeah, I'll probably have to do a duplicate of that to put for the other as well, the whatchamacallit, the creaking. So that way I can automate other wood types. But yeah, I'm just running around talking, explaining my plans when I probably should just do something and explain my plans while I do something. I'd like to, what I'm thinking about doing is, I haven't fully decided, but I'm thinking about putting a dye farm on top of the island there. I haven't fully decided. But I know that I want this to be my industrial area. That to be the farming district. So I feel like my cactus farm needs to be moved over there, but we'll see. And eventually, my townhouse will be turned into a community building, a ground community building, and then there'll probably be one up in the sky maybe. I am not sticking to a specific theme of steampunk because I just want it to be whatever I want it to be. I like the idea of steampunk, but I'm thinking like steampunk meets forest fairy maybe? Like a gothic forest fairy? I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about it. So, I gotta get... You know, look at it. Where did the... There it is. Where did it left? There it is. I probably need to build a bigger... I want to build... Coscore Steampunk is a vibe. It's a vibe that you didn't know you needed until now. Because like I said earlier, where my housing district's gonna be, I do plan to... I'm not gonna worry about breeding those. I do plan to put up like a fairy village, like a tiny little fairy village. I've been seeing a lot of like really cool Pinterest ideas of like tiny miniature vanilla builds. So like just using like a trap door as like an actual door on a tiny little house, you know, miniature house. So I've been thinking a lot about incorporating more of a fantasy feel to it in surrounding areas and within the city. I don't know. It would be cool to see whenever I'm actually like done with everything. I don't think I'll ever be done with everything because these villagers have been the bane of my existence. You do not know how many hours I have decided to grind. Maybe I shouldn't sleep. Maybe I should look for the creaking, actually. Because I've been creaked. And I thought I heard it over here earlier. I'll take a look. But no, I need to light up CopperMoss really bad, though. But anyways, when I lost my train of thought. Let's see, I went AFK in here earlier, so I know there's nothing in there. Oh, that's the other thing, is I want to make a bunch of simple AFK spots. So that way I can... It's obvious. It's gotta be closer to the center of town, I think. It's gotta be. But I want to make a bunch of AFK builds. Some. Oh, there you are. Now, where did you come from? You literally put it underneath the chest, didn't you? I thought that these things... I thought when you creaked somebody... Oh, shit. I'm hearing a lot of not good sounds right now. Hold on. It must just be... Wait. Okay, so it's somewhere. Where? Oh. Let's see. Silk touch it. Maybe more creaking hearts would be better than one. Actually, I don't have silk touch on that. Let me look at my thing real quick, my chart here. So this says, let's see, where is it? I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you what it is. This is really funny. This is literally everything that I've been charting down on my Notion. Let's see. So, axe. I've got mending on it. Let's see. It was Silk Touch or Fortune 3. I'll probably just go ahead and pop Silk Touch on this. And then I'll just grab that creaking heart, because it'll be easier that way. That's funny. Oh, and it's raining too. Okay. Yeah, Silk Touch works. I just want to see what it was that it doesn't work with. As far as Silk Touch plus, where are you at? Man, holy shit, that thing blends so well with that. You see how well that blends? God damn. I need to, so like I have like a list of like, how fast is this thing? It's not very fast. But it is trying to keep up with me. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Wait, can you swim? No, but you can sink. Oh, he'll just run over it. Also stay on everything. Hard to imagine that. Huh, okay. Interesting, glad I found it. On camera, at that. Yeah, he did. Okay. Let me track down a Silk Touch book. Hard to imagine I don't have another one. This is why you make so much money off of me, Mono. This is all of the reasons why Mono makes so much money off of me. Let me just pop. Oh, okay, well, I guess I didn't have all of those in there. Man. Or I can be stupid and do that. But I want, so the simple little chores that I need to do is make bridges and pathways, and of course light everything the fuck up. I took inspiration from Chromia the city and was trying. Next is the redstone. Oh, Mono, you're so dirty. You're dirty. That's rude. Mono just makes so much money off of me, and eventually I'm gonna become the poorest man in Chromia. Let's see. What do I have? Sharpness 5. There's one. Oh, no, that's sharpness 4. Do I need it? Hold on. What is the highest one for sharpness? Sword? Sharpness 5, yeah, that's what I thought. God. You play dirty, that's for sure. I need to make more stores that are better as far as, like, because I'm not making any money right now off of my wood, which I'm really sad about. I would have figured I'd still be making good money, but you make money off of me as well. I buy logs in the stack on 9 usually. Yeah, I know you usually buy a lot of logs, but I don't know, lately you haven't been buying anything. I'm gonna have to shame you for not purchasing from my log shop. Like, what are you doing? Are you going and doing your own logs? Like, what? Who does that other than me? Come on, Mono. Nah. Oh, man. Shame. For shame. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and put Silk Touch on this because it's just going to be helpful as far as the freaking hearts are concerned. You've been streaming on that grind, you know? Yeah, I've been seeing you stream, but I've been seeing you stream modded. Like, acting like modded is so much better. I actually haven't been seeing you stream. I've seen the promo to see you stream. Oh, okay. And the reason why I haven't actually seen you stream is because I suck, and I am asleep when you start streaming, because you start streaming at like 3 to 4 a.m. on my time. I'm like, holy shit. Maybe I should leave this open so that way I can just like go in here and put up walls. Because I do want to put up walls, but yeah, that might be what I'll do eventually. Let's see. Let me just put that in here, and then I'll sell wood. Oh man, I'm so happy about this. I really truly have been looking forward to this update. And I honestly, is that a person standing there? No, I'm just crazy. I honestly was avoiding watching a lot of spoiler content. So anybody who's been doing like videos on what's it called? Snapshots. Anyone who's been doing videos on snapshots, I've been kind of avoiding because I wanted to like actually enjoy this update a lot. I just really wanted to want it and like it, and so I did, and I avoided all of that, and I really have been enjoying it a lot. It's been nice. I mean, I hated looking for the Pell Garden because I was like, I gotta find this first and fast. You know, but not first and fast, but more like I gotta find this fast so I can get this in my store. Wanted to make sure I had it in the store. I need to know though, do these have the chance of spawning a creaking heart? If so, you know, outside of the Pell Garden. If so, I need to know, so that way maybe I can add creaking hearts to my store. Since I obviously add things like mangrove root, which I thought was gonna be profitable, but it isn't, shockingly. I would have thought more people would have used mangrove root for like store content for their villager breeders and stuff, but the city of Chromia has its own villager breeder. It doesn't need it, and nobody else has made infrastructures. Well, Actually, Mama's brother did make a town outside of Chromia. So it's like right next to Chromia. It's like having two major cities side by side. Like if Los Angeles and New York City were like in the same area. Oh. Anyways, let's see. Oh, that is the one. I'll move that right over here. Let's see. And this is gonna get moved as well, this ugly thing. I was working on it and it's my smelter area. I'm just gonna move it to a different location. I just haven't figured out where yet. Because like I said, my industrial area is gonna be over there. And I've been like trying to plan out what all I want and where I want things. And I wanted to work more on my residential area, but I hadn't gotten to that. Maybe this is why I haven't gotten much done in CopperMoss. It was because I just run around and do oddball shit instead of like sitting on it and actually getting stuff done. Get those real quick because I'm gonna need them. So I think, excuse me, there's a creaking heart recipe that made them from resin and pale oak logs. Oh, okay. I see. I just didn't know how to do it yet. I'll get it sorted out. I think what I want to do is I want to eventually terraform all of this because this is all already slightly terraformed. So because I made all this water myself. And it goes straight into a cave here. And while I do enjoy having this cave here, along with the sacrifices that have come with it, I want to kind of close the cave off somewhat, maybe put up an entrance or something, and make it to where I can put name tagged fish and axolotls and stuff in here. Now I might, maybe I'll, you know how usually people mark buildings with, well, I think I've got enough berries where I could just mark them with berries. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not somebody who particularly likes an even building, especially one that's square, but I can't have this blocked out too much. And I think what I'll do, I don't fully know what I'm going to put right here, because let me just open up my vision board here and see what I think would look best there. You know what, thinking about it. Maybe I'll put up just a pop-up bar or something right here. No, because it wouldn't look good with that. Can't really do houses because it's going to be the industrial area. What I'm... I'm going to leave this square here, and if I come up with something, then I will have it. So what I think I should do is mark out an area for the next industrial thing, and probably I should... What was it that I was thinking of? I was thinking of... Probably should build my item sorter over there. I wanted to not build it over far away from that because I wanted my farm to go straight into the item sorter, but at the same time I just think that I'm going to absolutely hate myself if I do that. I couldn't tell you why. I just think I would. Actually, I totally could. It's just redstone hard. Don't want to do redstone, but, you know, redstone is as it is. And I was doing some research on the, whatchamacallit. Let me actually, because I imagine that a creaking would still work the same using, or a farm for a creaking would still work the same, cracking time would still work the same as the dark oak farm. So maybe I should mark out an area for dark oak and put it, not dark oak, for the whatchamacallit, and put it back this way. But I was doing some research on the item sorting system, and people were like, oh, put it all in one chunk, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, that might not be big enough. That may not be big enough. And I don't know how much sanity I've got to do levels. So, we'll see. But, we'll see. Maybe I'll just, I'm kind of surprised that my stone shop doesn't have any sales in it at all. I would have thought that it would have been profitable, considering how people make certain things from it, but it is not profitable at all. And another thing that Mar and I discussed was having a disc farm, which I've actually done a disc farm before, surprisingly. It just will be a pain in the ass. And I don't think Mar fully understands what she's going to get herself into by saying, hey, yeah, let's do that. But, you know, let's see. Yeah. Just want to get this area cleaned up for the most part. This will sell because you can put custom audio. Oh! That's true. I do need to mod the server, honestly, so I can kind of, not the server, but mod my client side so I can kind of get the full, like, experience. But yeah, you're right. Discs would sell. And I've got plenty to spare anyway, so I should probably sell those. Because I find so many while I'm out exploring and looting shit. Oh, man. I missed Optifine, I'm not gonna lie. I hadn't played with shaders on in a long, long time. So it's kind of nice to see things that look nice now. Although there are shaders that I thought were so pretty and so nice, but then I look at the sky and I'm like, oh my god, there's lines, I'm in a box, this is terrible. It was gonna drive me up the wall. Oh, that's right, okay. I need to clean out some shulker boxes so I don't spend more money. Oh, I can grab these though. I do need to clean out a couple of shulker boxes. And I would like to point out that there are no enchanted elytra available in this shop right now. Just wanted to point that out while I've got your attention. Before you fall asleep. Or if you fall asleep, I will offer to you subliminal messages. I will whisper to you while you're sleeping. Refill elytra shop. Put enchanted elytra in there. I don't know if you could hear me whispering it to my mic. It would be funny as hell if you could. We'll pop that in there. I also would like to eventually, this is something that's like way down the road, I'd like to eventually make a transit system that goes between the city of Chromia and CopperMoss to have a sudden impulse to refill the elytra. Oh wow, I wonder why. That's so strange. That's so interesting. You might also refill the shulker boxes. You might refill the shulker boxes while you're at it. You know, just to be doubly at it, you know? Pop that in there. Just a thought. Not anything special. Just a thought. Just that, you know, I've shopped there a time or two to... There might be a... Wait. Where? I know Mar was digging underneath CopperMoss, and she, like, dug into my farm, my automatic farm underground. Is it connected to the mines? I hope it's not. The only reason why I hope it's not is because I really don't want to have to make my mines look pretty right now, because I really don't want to. If there is a tunnel, I'm gonna probably add a railing system. Oh, it's hidden in the museum. Does the city of Chromia have a, what am I thinking of? A welcome center? Or like a, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what it'd be called. Pillars. In the pillars? Can I one of the plates? Like, not pillars. I will look at that. You're spooky. Spooky fellow. Let's see. I feel so bad that I gave up on the museum, got burnt out on it. There's things I need to do in there, but then I was like, CopperMoss! Must do CopperMoss! Eventually, I'll get back to the museum and finish the exhibits. It has a hospital where the new players spawn. That is foreboding, that's for sure. Welcome to the rock shop. It sucks. Cobblestone. In fact, the rock shop was made to be cheaper for the most part. Fun fact. I'm just going to do this to get rid of this shit out of my inventory, so I have my tree shoulder back. Let's see. Stone blocks. Dancing dinos. Dance dinos. What is it? No. Do I have her? No, I don't. Oh, I got this one. Except, do I not have quartz for sale? If I do not, I'm silly for not. I shouldn't sell terracotta that's colored. I should just sell terracotta alone and let people dye it from the upcoming dye shop that I plan to do one day. I just suck. I haven't done anything yet with anything. I even thought about doing crap because there's like so many. Yeah, not so many, but there's like a villager who will trade gravel. Sell quartz, I'll buy it. Sell quartz, I'll buy it. Yeah. I probably would, honestly. Now that you're aware of the rock shop. Let's see, I don't feel like selling leaves anymore, suddenly. If I did, who knows? Leaves never get bought. Let's see. Just gonna put that in there, and I'll probably just use them for fuel or something. I don't know. Throw them in lava. selling my... What am I selling my dark oak for? Do I have diamonds spelled miss... Yeah, I do. Let's see. What am I selling dark oak for? 1 stack, 2 diamonds. I'll just sell it for a diamond. Screw it. It's not making any sales. I'm gonna say that, and then Mono's gonna come out here and buy my stock, because Mono was waiting this whole time for me to lower my prices. And what's funny is, like, the rock shop was intended to kind of be cheaper, so that way people would use or spend emeralds instead of diamonds. I was right all along. Let's see. That will have to be increased in height as well. Do I have any space over here? Let's see. Acacia wood, that's for space. 1. Let's see. Spruce, no space. Okay. 7. I'll pop those in there. Yeah, there's no space for spruce anyways. Oh, I need to upgrade that. Wait, what's that? I also need to lantern up this area or something. I need to do something about everything. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if I can find a secret tunnel to CopperMoss. Not good. What the fuck? Don't blow up, please. Want more. Okay, let's see. So it's behind one of the pillars here. So I imagine by pillar, well, in my head I was thinking that. Oh, inside? What? So it's inside. Behind a pillar. Is it back here, maybe? Oh, that would have been a perfect hiding spot for it. Let's see. This is behind one of these pillars. At the entrance? Very ominous. Okay. Okay, so it's gotta be behind. I see! Okay. Man, it's really dark down here. I'm afraid to, like... I'm afraid to do it, though. I swear if I die. Okay. Did you actually... Man, this is so dark. I've got a boat. I'm very lucky I've actually got a boat on me. Take a look here. Ah! It needs to be lit up. That's my critique. I'm sticking to it. You know what? I've got torches. Let me go through here and... Here is my humble donation to the cause of creating free transportation for people. Oh my god. my low saturation meal. Wrong way. Why do you insist upon this direction? Whee! Oh, you're not gonna let me... Okay, well. Ew. I don't even know why I'm bothering with the boat, considering I still needed to do this until I can't. Also surprised you didn't mine out all of that redstone. Where does this connect to? Because I definitely hadn't noticed. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, last torch. We're gonna boat up. You have a redstone farm. How do you farm redstone? I didn't know witches farm or like dropped redstone. Where in the fuck? What the hell? Ah, well fucking hell! So I guess there's no, it's a one-way trip. Jesus Christ. Dedication. Dedication. I'll give you that. Dedication. I like that dedication. Eat my low saturation berries. So am I right that it is a one-way trip? That you can't like go back towards the city of Chromia? For CopperMoss from there anyways. I need to... Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. I will... Eventually I'll clear out space and make it into a station of some sort. Whether that be a train station or not, I don't know. I'll just do something to help out for that. At some point. Probably. Maybe. Give me time and bandwidth and I will get around to it. Have a good night. That would be absolutely wonderful if you would take a look at my farms later. Have a good one. I will talk to you again later, Mono. Sweet dreams. So let's get this cleared out. Because obviously my my industrial area of CopperMoss is going to expand at some point. I probably should gut this. I haven't decided. I haven't fully decided, because CopperMoss originally was going to be a reconstruction and reenactment of this. I just hadn't coming around to it. Wish I did, but I didn't. Maybe I'll put in a part of CopperMoss where it is like a reenactment area. Or historical area. Foundings of CopperMoss, and it's... I don't know. I feel like I probably should add some of this to the museum in Chromia. In the city of Chromia. Because it kind of needs doing. But, for right now, CopperMoss is my priority. I think what I ought to do is clear out... maybe clear out all of the spruce to the birch, and then from there set up a spacing for where our pale oak farm is gonna be, because I do think if I mirror the dark oak farm, the pale oak farm will operate under that as well. Just fine. I think. God, Mono is going to bleed me dry on finances, that's for sure. Because maybe what I should do is hire Mono to do all of my redstone. I want to learn how to do redstone, but I also just really don't want to do redstone. Maybe I should set up a postage box and put one in Mono's house as well, and leave a letter for Mono and see how much it would cost to have Mono not only do the Pale Oak Farm, but also do the the item sorter. I just don't know exactly what circumferences Mono needs specifically. And I also don't want my industrial area to be uniform, because it just, I don't know, I don't like uniform. So I need to map out streets as well. And I think a good way to kind of figure out how I want the industrial area to look is to figure out where my streets are going to run and how things are going to look that way. I do think that a giant clock tower to signify that we are now in the industrial area is overkill. I don't know, I really need to think on it, honestly. Oh, and maybe I shouldn't be too ashamed about mining out some leaves, because I can always use them for hedging. Oh. What time is it? Okay. Part of me is like, do I want to divulge like several hours of my life into the villagers again or not? It's usually what I find myself doing. I'm just gonna... It'll be fine. It's an accessory of an area I'm trying to clean up. But an oh, you know what? Hold on. Fixed. Problem solved. And then all of these, so up there I do have my automatic tree farm, so I'm not short on saplings at all, so I'm gonna just take these saplings and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my little bone mealing section thing. Maybe that little area there. No. I was thinking maybe I could put the bone mealing stuff right there, but I'm probably not gonna do that. What I maybe could just kind of, I think that'll do, right? Ew. It's composting it, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think. It must be. Ignore everything. Okay. Let me just clean up some space. Let me just do a little bit of housework. I'm gonna put these two down for a second, and what I'm gonna do is move all of that in there and cause myself a hassle. Oh no, those are compostable, so I'm just gonna boop or scoop all those. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is clean up some space here and use these sweet berries in abundance to compost. It's good for the environment. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I can go on ahead and make a full building dedicated just to composting. I left my thing behind. Just to composting. And what I can go on ahead and do is, instead of, let me just put these sticks in here, and that means I got space to grab like a stack here. Instead of just having a small chest available, I can just go on ahead and have a room of those set up, and set up similar to how I have my automatic smelter, and just constantly make bone meal. Because I need it. Obviously, I've got a tree farm. I'm talking about setting up a dye farm. I'm gonna need it. So, oh, I ran past it. So, I don't think it's a bad idea. Just pop all of that in there. And now, that's the wrong one. Grab all of these, and we will just go ahead and put all of them in our thing here. And we'll just compost everything. Great idea, Max. You're so smart, Max. Why did I think about that, Max? Fuck, no, you scared the hell out of me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that'll work out. I'll just pretend I don't have a mess of anything going on. Actually, this probably doesn't fit in here now. I'll just do up, up, up. Okay. So maybe right in that spot I'll make what looks like a bar, but it'll just be well, no, this is gonna be way too big, and I don't want something to just be shadowed into a really big area. So maybe this will have to be a park. That's just gonna be so big. Okay. I'm for sure I think I'm just gonna definitely commission mono because I desperately don't want to do it. And mono's got access to things like Light Monica and has the intellect available to do things like that. As helpful as it would be, I just don't think I have the bandwidth available to do it. I tried for a little bit and I couldn't get it to go. Couldn't get it to work. We'll see. That way these can all just go into the bone meal. I think... Okay, so I think what I'll do is have that be put here. The Pelgar Oak farm, have it be put over here. Let me just climb up here and get started on tearing down my mangrove tree. Spot here to put the other. The industrial area is going to definitely be cramped. Maybe what I can do... Ooh, actually... Okay, so think about it like this. Skyscraper-esque buildings. Make it industrial, make it not blend with like the fantasy theme of everything else. More modernized. And entrances are... I'll figure it out. But I was sitting here thinking, like, having a rail system that goes around the building. And only around the industrial area, nothing else. Just the industrial area. Good for thought. I may as well just go ahead. I mean, this is all going to be used for the other bone mailing. I have no reason to, though, but I don't think it's super wasteful. And life gives you lemons and all. I fell down, I sounded like Eric from, South Park. Where he was going, wah, wah, like a little piggy. Obviously gonna break, and we'll put the Pale Oak farm over here. I probably gonna also have to make these really big. Not really big, but like maybe the same size as this, honestly, as far as other things are concerned. I wanted to like keep to a fantasy theme across the board, but I don't think I can really with what options I've got available because we're looking at serious like build height. I mean, I probably could incorporate some sort of fantasy theme into it. Maybe like a oh, that's right. I threw all those to be bone meal. Maybe like a building with quartz coming out, not quartz, amethyst coming out of it and stuff. We'll see. Do I have other things? I'll keep hold of those. That I'm gonna need because I'm about to tear up shit. Okay. That's still at work. Good job. Oh, and basically, yeah. It'll work out in the end. My food, I don't know that.
You can, yeah, go.
Alright.
I want to bring this D&D, okay?
Okay.
I was going to say, we can just buy anyone.
Okay. Alright. Drive safe.
Yeah, sure.
I love you too. I think freaking Endermen are stealing my copper. Not my copper, my moss. I wonder if I could convince Mono to turn off Enderman griefing. I just am wondering, maybe possibly, if that is a thing that could be done on a vanilla server. We'll see. I'll go ahead and just pop that in there for now. Do I have any food in here, maybe? I got golden carrots. I don't know if I really want to do that right now. I guess I can. Oh, no, I have food somewhere. Hold on, actually. Because I traded with my butcher villager. A shit ton of food. I'm going to take this dirt too because I'm going to need it to terraform the industrial area. If I need more dirt, I'll do that. Have any of you guys gotten a job? No. Okay. So none of them have gotten jobs yet. So, I want to do a couple things. I think I'll stream for another 30 minutes or more, maybe 45 actually. What I want to do is I want to first remove this cobblestone, replace it with dirt, and then fill in dirt areas and mark areas for each farm to go in. And see how much it would cost with mono to do. So, okay, that's not what I meant to do. So, first and foremost, this. Put that, there we go. I'm gonna move this out of the way and put it elsewhere because I'm probably gonna use that space. So let's see, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so 19. And I think what I'll do is I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, that looks like a healthy enough space apart from it. And we'll kind of just go, maybe start here. Give some winding path then available. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. And then, let me tear down these here, because I'm going to count the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so 29. 29. And that is exactly how many of these we got. But I mean, not 29, but I mean, like, to count the space of 29. I was mistaken. So it's 29. Let me use dirt for now. That's correct. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. It feels like it's not actually 29, but yeah, no, it definitely is. Looking at it, yeah. Done. Okay, so I need to make sure I spruce. Well, actually, I think mono will be fine with it not being level. I just need to make sure I put signs down, and I'm pretty sure I've got some spruce oak signs that I can go ahead and utilize for that. Let's see if I can find those. And then the other thing I'll have to do is... Oh wait, I was just looking at it, wasn't I? Nope, those are oak signs. Those can go be put up anyways. Spruce signs. Okay, that'll be fine. I'll just go ahead and put these on. Put 6 of them down, and then I'll put, let's see. And I'll put these over here. Alright, and then I'll put down the other there. Pale Oak Auto Farm. Okay, so that's marked out. Oh, shit. I think maybe several different transit systems. So like maybe add in a subway over here. Excuse me. So I have a little subway here. And then, excuse me, do a park outside. But either way, I do need to do my item sorter. So that will... I feel like it needs to go over here. So that way it's kind of like not as clustered over there, because it does come out this way anyways. CopperMoss does. I mean, let's go ahead and just sham back this stuff. And what I'll do is I will look for a... I cannot believe I am about to pay Mono more money, but I'm sure Mono would be ecstatic. Mono's already the richest man on the server, so I don't know. I don't know what good money will actually do for Mono, considering how wealthy Mono actually is. And it's kind of funny. So, all this. I hear water running, but does water just make that sound in general? Yeah, it's all even, so I shouldn't be worried about it. What I should do is fill all of that in. There, problem solved. Don't have to worry about that. So I'll have to make a ink and quill, like a book and quill. Make a good mailbox also, so that way I can have my mail sent to Mono. But also, there we go. But also, get this marked out so that way Mono knows where I want this to be. Hopefully Mono would give me a good deal, considering I'm wanting to do a twofer, you know? I don't know. We'll see. It's also kind of like a shame. I also would really like to... I wish I had like a spawner underneath CopperMoss. It would be so nice to be able to have like some sort of additional income coming in. I'm mildly surprised that they don't charge me for the bones from Key's like bone farm. But either way, I'm slowly becoming independent of having to make like purchases in the store. We'll see. We'll see. I do need to. I'll probably have to go grab some more dirt from the other, but this will have to get flattened out at least a little bit, so that way it'll look nice. Also, if there's anyone else watching, welcome. My name is Roseserpent, and I am hoping to get back into streaming again and doing things I enjoy. So, here's to having fun. So let's see. I'm hoping No, I still need to get back this way. Because this is kind of in the way of where I'm going to be terraforming. I did have, like, really big plans to... I'm kind of... Oh, man, I'm really put down by the idea of, like, having something that isn't going to be, like, a steampunk fantasy type of theme for the industrial area. I'm going to have to get inspiration and really think about it because I desperately don't want to just have it be a modern looking skyscrapers and such. And part of me is like, oh, the clock tower, it's a great idea, but for how close everything will be to the clock tower, or is, I don't know, because this is going to go up quite a bit. I don't know, I'm really thinking it over. I'll mull it over some more, but we'll figure it out. We'll sort it out. You just get all this crap though, because this is all gonna go into my other, and maybe I'll have enough time after I send Mono a letter to put together a bone mill, automated bone mill system. Just get this out of the way. I'm gonna have to mend my axe at some point, that's for sure. I do wonder if Mono will take into consideration my idea of putting out an advert in the Minecraft server Reddit, because that would just be kind of nice to expand and grow and have more people join. Make it a little bit more busy around here. And who knows, maybe more residents would live in CopperMoss. I would appreciate it if there were more residents in CopperMoss. I can't seem to, for the life of me. So I've got two friends that play Bedrock. And this is a Bedrock and Java compatible server. So I play off of Java. My two friends, they play off of Bedrock. Screw that. And I can't for the life of me get them convinced to like play often with me. They usually like to play in creative mode, and I'm just like, man, that really sucks. I don't know why you guys like playing creative mode. So I've been trying to convince them to like play more and stuff. So we'll see. Maybe one day. But it would be nice because I would really like to have more people join CopperMoss and all that jazz. And have more residents living in CopperMoss, take up homes and settle down and stuff, you know? We'll see. There we go. But I will have to listen to Mono and sort through like client-side mods and see if I can find something that I would like to add to my quality of life in Minecraft. And if so, go from there. I think I'm not far enough back. Well, see, the intention was to go this way, and then I found myself going back. So I kind of like didn't do what I wanted to do. But that's fine because it frees up that area to be utilized. I would also have to find a way to contribute to my tree farm to make it look nice as well. I could always kind of just try and hide it under like a giant crystal or behind a giant crystal and be lazy and put like a cardboard cutout around it, you know? No, I'm not much of a builder. I'm more, I don't know, I do a lot of the grinding and I do a lot of exploration. I prefer exploration overall. For some reason on this server, I've done more grinding than I have exploration. And usually, it's the other way around, where I'll do more exploration than grinding, and I never settle down in one space, or I can't really bring myself to settle down in one space. It's really difficult. Oh, I do have my shovel on me. Next time I stream, maybe I will set up villager breeders in different biomes and go through the struggle of that to bring more diverse villagers to this area. Let me go on ahead and almost all of CopperMoss I ended up terraforming myself just to kind of like flatten out the lands and stuff. There were like massive craters and all that jazz, and I just didn't want to deal with massive craters in CopperMoss. And as you can tell, I'm probably gonna, well, actually no, because that's kind of clear cut itself. You just go back over there and get more dirt. I need the dirt, and maybe I can see if I can find a book and see if I can find some quill and ink. That'll also be necessary because I do want to make sure I put in a letter to Mono on like before I end the stream. Jobs yet. I'm gonna have to like break all of those to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to break them again and replace them. Grind that out later. I'd love to make CopperMoss more of like a I'd like to eventually give it more story and make it readable and visible to other people who show up here, you know, so that way it's not just me who knows what the story is of CopperMoss and how we were founded and stuff. Originally, the story of this area was going to be that my great aunt Betsy died and left me everything, and I was going to make originally I was going to make a ranch, and then I decided I didn't want to do a ranch. I decided I wanted to do a recreational version of the ancient Trails and Tales area. To just like recreate homes and villages of that. I thought it would have been cool, but to be an archaeologist, but I don't know. I kind of decided I didn't really want to do that anymore. So I didn't. And yeah. I could spend, is there lava underneath this? a lot of obsidian as is, so I'm not really hurting for obsidian. But I'll go ahead and do it anyways. You can never have too much obsidian, honestly. But no, so I just kind of decided against it and didn't go with the idea of a recreation of the ancient, like, towns and stuff, like the Trails and Tales times, like, long lost. And so then I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing that. Let me just go ahead and build a museum in Chromia, the city of Chromia, because I was feeling, really, I started building a museum because I was feeling lonely in CopperMoss because there was, like, nobody here. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and do that. And I started it, and it was such a big build. I got overwhelmed, and I'm not a builder. I'm like I said, I'm an explorer, or like more of a grinder, so I'll just grind out getting stuff. So I was not, I got burnt out really fast and kind of stopped. I do need to go back through the museum, and I need to polish it out and finish it up. I just haven't. I got so dedicated to CopperMoss, you know. I would like to. God, I need a lot of things. Need another star. What's it called? Is it called another star? That's what I need. I need to grind out so much stuff. Really, truly. I just can't seem to survive in the Nether, which sucks. Because I really need so much shit from the Nether all the time. Like, for instance, netherite. I need netherite. I feel like I don't have enough of a supply of netherite. And I know Mono would be more than happy to, like, give me netherite and stuff if I need netherite. And I appreciate it, but I also want to not write off of his coattails. Because as much as I love Mono and appreciate Mono and want Mono to sell me his services as building me redstone, because I really don't want to do redstone, I also just, I don't know, I feel not good about, like, taking from Mono. Again, Mono is, like, the richest person on the server, but still, I want to be able to work it all out myself sometimes. So, yeah, we'll get there. What I might start doing is start streaming at, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 at night for me on Sundays, because, and I say because, my spouse leaves for D&D, and so then I'm kind of just, like, chilling at home, doing whatever, usually just playing Minecraft. So I'll probably just start streaming then, and doing stuff then, you know. And then I'll figure out from there what I'm gonna do. So I don't think I want to stream every day that I'm off work, but we'll see. Excuse me. I think I might turn this back that way, and then here. The thunder in my music spooked me for a second. I'll do is I'll do a little bit more shaping to it, you know. Okay, so I'm going to take this part down, and I think what I'll do is kind of like go like that. That way this doesn't kind of end up wonky. I mildly wish that we had dirt stairs or slabs. Like, mildly. I feel like it would enhance the way things look. Just having that option. I think, anyways, it would. Run. Get to a bed. There we go. Okay. So now, that's looking a lot better at least. Okay, what I'll do. I was just gonna make this a little bit longer because I was hoping to get a map out of where I want my others to be. Don't know if I'll have time to put that in or not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do that. I think what I'm gonna do is go on ahead and I'll just place those down. Okay. And then what I'll do is go ahead and put things in the bone meal. Oh, great. Guys. Great. Ah, there's less of them this time. Where's the rest of their buddies at? Because there wasn't a banner guy. Are they in here? They better not be. Okay, well, I don't know where the rest of them are. So we're just gonna drop stuff up over here. That'll have to be there. And then, what am I thinking? I am thinking, run over here, see about doing book and quill. So I think, if I remember correctly, and I probably don't, I think book and quill requires an ink sac and feather and a bow. So feather. I don't see an ink sac. Pop that in there though. God, these bundles are so handy now. We'll see if we can ink sac someplace. Hard to imagine I don't have one considering how many squid I kill. Also need to make sure I check for the book. I think it's there's all my other oak signs. Oh. So let's see. Well, book and quill. Yeah, it is. It does require an ink sac. Okay. That's not too terribly difficult to get. I wonder if I've got one in here. Let me just start pulling things. Okay, so not in there. Just kind of throw those back in there, just not in there. No, I don't have one in here, but that's not a big deal. I can situate. Don't think there's gonna be any spawning in here. Because this is only newly freed up from all of that. Let's see. I think that's the other side of the cave. Let's see. Find a squid. It's not gonna be too terribly of a hard mission, I don't hope. There we go. Right there. Did I get your ink sac? Did you really not drop an ink sac? Okay. There he did. Yeah, just blank. Okay. Now we're back over here. So. I have to make it at the other. I'll run over and visit a friend's house and borrow their crafting table. Is there a spider inside their house? Might be. No. Okay. Doesn't mean it's not under it though. I thought I had a crafting table in here. But I suppose I don't. Okay. So we'll make the trip back to the other parts of CopperMoss, where I know there is one. Okay. Okay. So. There'll be a I've marked where the I would like the pale oak farm to be. Okay. So now I need one of these and I don't know if I have any over here. But I need those. There we go. That's fast. let's go ahead and set up a... I ought to make myself a mailbox too. That way, we're even. So what I'll do is I'll set one up over here for myself. I feel like I'm missing something, honestly, for that. But it's a pretty simple design. Just don't know what I could use that would work as a flag for it. One of these days. One of these days. Okay. Let's run around to the front of his house here. Man, that's a lot of frogs. I guess I will set this up right next to Mono here. There we go. Mailbox for Mono. I really want to know what this says. Oh, it just turns it off. Okay. Alright, well, that'll do it. I've gotten, maybe not everything I wanted to get done, but I've gotten quite a bit done, and I've been at it for 2 hours and 10 minutes now, so I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I might pop back on the server later to do some odds and ends, but for now it's kind of like dinner time and other priorities as well in the real world. So, big stretch. Okay, so anyways, thank you all for joining me. If you're new here, I hope you give me a follow and check out my other social medias. And if you've been here before, thank you again for joining me. You're always appreciated, and I hope to come back and do this more often. I'm going to kind of look over my schedule and see when I would feel like more comfortable streaming as far as like not random streams and have a schedule. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Stay safe out there. Bye guys.